Skype calling fake anime girls. I was like, okay, this is crazy. Hey, it's me, Jordan, aka Shonen. So today I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? Now, I know you guys know about storytime animations, but I'm thinking about calling this one a drawn storytime. Alright, so this story is gonna be about the time that me and my friend fake Skype called or fake anime girlfriends. Alright, so I know this sounds cringy and stuff, but just bear with me and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so anyhow, this story took place around 2015, if I remember correctly, when I was in the 6th grade. I should probably start off this story by saying that I'm an avid fan of anime, right? And as most anime fans know, there are often 3 phases you go through, right? There's like the I'm just interested in anime, you know, like when you start off and there's that one anime you like. And then there's that dark period kinda, you know, that second phase where you somewhat go down that weeaboo path, you know, like you start thinking that anime is like, you know, like really amazing, and you start to think maybe anime might be, you know, Japan might be like anime, right? In some cases, right, you might even start to think about what life would be like if anime was real. And then that weird shadow realm delusions and stuff like that. But yeah, the third phase, right, is usually what we call otakus in Western culture, the Western version, right, where it's like, you have, you still really like anime, but it's like you don't have all of those cringy anime expectations of what you think Japan is like, at least most of the time. Well, in this story, right, me and my friend, we'll call him John, we're in the middle of like that first and second phase, right? Because like, even though we kind of got into anime, we weren't really interested in like Japan and stuff like that at the time. And I mean, it would be cool to us if anime was real, like just as a thought, like at that time, because we're young, right? And it would be this weird period, I think, where like we just be like fighting around like Dragon Ball Z characters, I remember, because I think that was when I just started around that time where, like I think Dragon Ball ended up becoming one of my first official anime, either it or Fairy Tail, right? And I remember we'd be running around like, like Kaioken and the whole thing. And it's just funny to me because, at that time we're like 10 or 11, and like I was just about to go to high school in Jamaica, right? And I specify high school in Jamaica because unlike the US or, we don't have like middle school. For us, it's just kind of private or public school. And then from there, it's high school from grade 7 to 11, right? So we don't, there's no in between. And yeah, so in a way, it seemed a bit cringy, because I'm like, I'm about to, be going to high school if you think about it. But I mean, it was fun, and I'm not gonna lie, we didn't get bullied or anything like that, unlike what I hear in some other countries, because like while we seemed, nerdy, I guess you could say, outside of that one thing, that one area of life, we did everything else that everybody else did, right? We still had a social life, everything we did, everything we did, everybody else did. We weren't like introverts, so at best, it just seemed nerdy. But amidst all this, right? Amidst all this is what you'd call that nerdy action. Alright, there's this weird, and I have to say it like, there's no way to. Oh man, yeah, there was this weird sliver of time, like among the cringiest of moments, and this one stood out for me. It's actually how we're telling the story. No, that's just how bad it is to me, right? Like, just bear in mind that we were like really young at the time, right? So, I think it was because class was boring or whatever it was, but we were basically finished 6th grade, I think, or maybe we weren't. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, so yeah, at the time we were watching Fairy Tail, I remember. We were watching Fairy Tail still, and like, naturally, you watch an anime and, the cultured people would call, a best girl. Naturally, we had one of those, right? I think for me, it was Urza, right? And I know a lot of people agree with me on that one. And then my friend, he just had this like, I don't even know what it was. I mean, you know, you can probably guess what it was, but yeah, he liked Lucy. So yeah, anyway, it was just this weird period, right? So here we were with our notebooks, right, at our desk, and like we position it like laptops, right? You know, like you probably take your composition notebook, you probably, you know, like when you're a kid, I don't know if you guys ever did this, but you know, you're just pretending like your notebook was like a laptop. So that's basically what we did. And so we'd be pretending to be on Skype calls with these fictional anime girls and pretending that they were actually talking to us. Like, I want you to let this sink in. We're in 6th grade. Like, I mean, grant you, you know, I know what you're gonna say. I mean, yeah, you know, you're still technically kids, which is true. You know, you are still a child at that point, but we're not like, you know, grade 1 or what you guys call, you know, 1st grade, right? Like, this is the 6th grade, bro. This is, you know, all right, it's time to get, you know, somewhat serious, you know what I mean? And, you know, here we were flipping, you know, Skype calling fake anime girls. I was like, okay, this is crazy. And, you know, it didn't really last long. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, I'm not even really sure what led us to stop. I'm not gonna lie. It was such a long time ago, I remember. But I think maybe it just got boring, or, you know, maybe someone might have seen us and we thought, yo, like, you know, they probably thought like, yo, what the hell? But honestly, you know, I don't think it lasted very long. But I think the good thing about it was, you know, is that we were able to just be like that at that time in life, you know. I think that's really the part that I really vibe with the most, looking back at it now, you know, because I know it's like a really serious time in life. But yeah, you know, it was just really nice to be able to be carefree at that time in life, I think. Hey, it's your boy Shonen. I hope you guys enjoyed that little, you know, story time I did. I'm not gonna lie, it's the first one I've ever done. And, you know, I know it probably wasn't like the best story, but, you know, I figured, you know, we have to start at somewhere. You know, if you guys really enjoy this type of content, just like hit up, you know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, there will be more content on the way. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, a good week. You know, it's been your boy Shonen, and I will indeed see you guys next time.